Alibaba shipped a new Qwen family this week. The current flagship, Qwen3.8-27B, sits on Hugging Face right now with nearly 3 million downloads and an Apache 2.0 license, which is the internet way of saying free for you to use in your business, in your product, in whatever you sell. And there is already chatter about a Flash Next variant coming that will undercut everything your development team is paying for today. Your API bill did not get more expensive this month, your options got wider, much wider. I'm Stuart, and I would forward this story to a founder friend today. Here is what to do about it before Friday. Qwen3.8 is the newest generation from Alibaba Cloud. Qwen3.8-27B is live today, and it answers the same questions you are currently paying OpenAI or Anthropic to answer. Customer support replies, product descriptions, content briefs, research summaries, email drafts, categorizing incoming tickets, summarizing the PDFs your team forwards at 11 at night, the unglamorous middle of what your app pings a model for all day. Not the exotic edge cases, the bread and butter, the boring compute money hides here. The boring savings live here too. Here is the timing. Qwen releases land on the Chinese registry first, then Hugging Face, then US-hosted inference providers like Fireworks and Together, then the big cloud catalogs. There is a window, usually 48 to 96 hours, where a business owner paying attention can move first and undercut their own AI bill. Your agency forwards you a Twitter thread about it next week. Too late. Everyone else already switched. And the math is not small. A team on $8,000 a month in OpenAI credits could be spending $1,800 next month if they move now. A team on 200 drops to 40. Same story, same direction. Down. The headline answer is yes. Yes, it is real. Yes, the license lets you use it commercially. Yes, you can swap it in this week, in one afternoon, without rebuilding anything. And no, your dev team has not opened the page yet because they are shipping features and not reading Chinese release notes at midnight. Before I show you the exact move, this channel covers every Qwen drop and every free local model route the day it ships. Subscribe so the next one finds you, not your invoice. The exact commands are already in the pinned comment. Now the proof. Watch this. I ran the check live before recording. The rumored slug, Qwen3.8 Flash Next, is not on ModelScope's public API yet. Empty response, 0 downloads, no card. The Hugging Face mirror returns 401, which means the weights have not been uploaded there either. Neither registry has caught up, which is exactly the window I have been talking about. But when I list Qwen's newest releases on Hugging Face and sort by date, the top result is Qwen3.8-27B, updated on August 14th, Apache 2.0 license, 2,945,415 downloads, and climbing every hour. Not a rumor, not a leak. A shipped, licensed, downloadable model that almost 3 million people already grabbed while your competitor's dev team was still in a sprint planning meeting arguing about ticket estimates. And here is what makes it a business story, not a nerd story. Apache 2.0 means you can use this model inside a product you sell without paying Alibaba a licensing fee, without asking permission, without a contract. The only remaining question is where you run it. You have 3 options. Option 1, cheapest and fastest, is a US-hosted inference provider like Fireworks or Together. Both expose the model behind an endpoint that speaks the same protocol your development team is already using with OpenAI. The switch is 2 lines of code. Change the base URL, change the model name. Nothing else moves. Your billing address changes from OpenAI to Fireworks. The whole engineering task done. Option 2 is Alibaba's own international cloud, cheaper still, but with the caveat that your data goes to their servers, which some of you legally cannot do. Option 3, if you have a technical team and appetite, is self-hosting on a rented GPU box, lowest ongoing cost, highest setup effort. For most business owners watching this, Option 1, Fireworks or Together, 2-line change, bill drops the day you flip it. I already had Claude draft the exact Slack message you send to your developer, and it is sitting in the pinned comment. Copy it, paste it into Slack. Ask for a report back by Friday with the cost per million tokens on Qwen3.8 versus what you are paying today, and a quality delta on 50 real prompts pulled from your production logs. Not 50 easy prompts, not 50 from your test suite. 50 prompts you actually get from real customers in real conversations, so the answer reflects your workload, not a benchmark someone else wrote. Open huggingface.co yourself right now, type Qwen in the search bar, sort by newest. That is the proof, not me telling you. You will see the same rows I saw, the 27B model, Apache license, download count already in the millions and climbing every hour. If your developer tells you the model is not ready for production, ask them what they mean by ready when 3 million other people have already downloaded it into theirs. 2 things to know before you flip. First, data residency. If you are in a regulated industry and your customer data cannot legally leave the country, option 2, the Alibaba hosted route, is closed to you. Options 1 and 3 still work fine because the compute stays on US soil. Second, the Flash Next variant this video was originally scoped around is not up yet. When it lands, and it will land in days not weeks, the same swap still works because the endpoint stays the same, you just change the model name string and the price per million tokens drops again. Keep the OpenAI account paid up for a week after you flip, so you can flip back overnight if the quality gap is too wide. One more thing, the playbook version of this switch, the endpoint config, the 50 prompt eval template, the cost sheet I use to price a model swap before I recommend one, all of that lives inside the Church of SEO Jesus, my free school community, link in the description. Join before your next API invoice hits, and I will answer when your developer says something broke. There is also one US inference provider that quietly cut their prices in response to this drop and started a race their competitors have to answer. If you host your app on any of the usual American AI vendors, the numbers on your next invoice will look different and not in the direction they were pointing last month. Next video, link on screen.